What is going on, guys, and welcome to Let's Talk About Destiny. Oh my god, so it is Wednesday currently, but the time that I'm getting this up is probably going to be the day after that, which is, it's actually going to be Thursday, and the reason why I do it like that is because the fact that I want to basically get a lot of opinions on certain things and kind of get the most amount of knowledge before I actually jump out and talk to you guys. So basically what this, if you're unfamiliar with what this kind of series is starting to become, is essentially what is like the funnest thing to do with your gaming friends. Is, at least for me, it's to just sit around, talk conspiracy theories, mess around with what's your favorite character, what the builds that you create, what the thing, your experiences. That is like the funnest thing for me when I'm with my gaming buddies, and I want to do it here. So that's what this series is, basically for us just to get excited together, talk about games, loving on games, everything's nice. Anyways, so yeah, it's Wednesday, and what Bungie did is, again, like last time I mentioned, they grabbed all of these people that make content for the games, Twitch streamers, YouTubers. They took all these people that have dedicated their channels and all this stuff to the game. They took them out, flew them out, had them play the House of Wolves, and now they're releasing content. And finally, today was the Twitch stream, which basically let every content creator that had a hand in the whole House of Wolves going to Bungie release all our content. So on top of us seeing the live stream, we got the content from those people, and it was just so amazing because one of the things that I loved was the fact that the person that was hosting was Professor Broman. This dude is perfect, like was just perfect on point for me. Basically he was just super energetic, super happy to be there, generally excited, and was pretty much what every gamer would be in that situation, I think. And I think that's amazing, the fact that he was just so excited and so giddy and so like, oh my god, this is amazing, was what pretty much anyone would be in that situation, unless you were trying to really hunker down, you know what I mean? And yeah, I just thought he did an amazing job. They actually didn't end up finishing the thing, which all you missed if you watched the stream and they didn't beat it, was you're originally supposed to get a key. Now this key basically allows you to open up this kind of dome area, not a dome area, it's like a hole where you jump down, and then there's going to be a safe there, or is it safe? It's like a box, it's like a chest. You open up the chest and it gives you a core, I think, and some other items, which you can go to the rift and hand that core into the fallen captive there, except he's not a captive, he just kind of just works for the queen. Anyways, you go to this guy who's a fallen with robot arms, and you give him the little core, and I think he'll randomly drop you an armor piece. I'm not sure if it's like you get to choose if you want an arm piece or a head piece. But yeah, I'll just drop you that, and it looks badass. Like the gear, I just seen one, it had like spikes and shit on it, and I was just like, oh my god. And it also has perks that really are like really good perks, like almost on the border of being an exotic perk, just because they're that good. Like one, I think the one that I seen actually had like a damage increase for when you get melee, or when you do melee attacks, allows you to actually drop orbs of light, which could be amazing for anyone who just wants to use their super for like a blade dancer or something. Or even anyone, just to be able to melee, because you're constantly meleeing in the game regardless if you're blade dancing or not. Oh, okay, yeah, I kind of got ahead of myself, expecting you guys knew. Let's cover some things. Anyway, so basically what was shown at the live stream and on YouTube now is basically the Prison of Elders. Now, if you do not know what this is, they talk about it in Destiny for some of the strikes. Basically, it's where the baddest of the bad, the worst of the worst in the galaxy are held. And it's just this awful little dome that's a prison, and it just holds all of the fallen monsters. Not even fallen, I don't think. It's Cabal. It holds all of the universe's like awfulest, worst enemies in the world. In the universe, sorry, not world. Anyways. So that's what that is. Now you are going to jump into that hellhole and survive. Now, the only thing that I'm kind of a bit worried about is the fact that I thought this was going to be like a Horde mode. It kind of is, and that's the only really way you can describe it, but the only thing that I'm worried about is it's not really a Horde mode, because it's not just shoot shit mindlessly, which is kind of what I was hoping for, but there is an alternative that's probably like that, because they do stack in levels. How it works is there's a level 28 one, then there's a level 31, and then there's a level 34, and then there's a level 35, so the difficulty does scale, and of course with the higher difficulties you get a better payout. But anyways, the only thing that I was kind of worried about is the fact that it wasn't quite a Horde mode, at least not to me. I consider a Horde mode like freaking, you know, Borderlands, where you're just mindlessly shooting a bunch of shit wave after wave, or like Call of Duty Zombies, you know, something where you're just constantly just mowing down enemies. This one, they actually added objectives, which actually determine a fail or not. Like, it'd be different if it was like, do this and get a bonus, or do this and get more money or something like that. And that's not the case. If you don't complete the objective, you're fucked. You're gonna die, and it really is kind of bad, because you can't. Well, you could probably do it lone wolf, but it would be really I'm not sure if you could do it lone wolf is the thing. I think there's possibilities for it, but I'm not sure if it would be. Yeah, I will try it with lone wolf. It may not go great because how it's working is there's matchmaking for the lowest tier variant of the thing, so you can go in there and matchmake with some people. But in order to do the other three, there's no matchmaking, which honestly, I don't like. The thing is there, the system is there for you to have matchmaking. I know that you think like, and I know that its thought process is that you need to like, you know, communicate with people because it's really important. But having something is better than having nothing. Like that's the thing. If I go into that, I'm gonna have to go into there alone because I don't want to. Most 90 times out of 10, my friends aren't online, or they don't want to play Destiny because they played it way too much or they burnt out on it. Anyways, my friends don't know how to pace themselves. Anyways, so basically that's my world, is the fact that why the hell can't there be matchmaking? I would rather have some dude than just me. Like that's just fact. It's always better to have another person, another gun. But no, it's not like that. So I hope it, maybe it does scale. Maybe it won't spawn as many enemies if I am just if there's just one person in there, which I doubt. Because the Twitch stream, they didn't beat it. Like it's not an easy event. But then again, I do think they could have, like for instance, if you put a blade dancer in there that could go invisible, and also had his special move thing also on making him invisible, would be super amazing for like, would be super efficient on making you stay alive because you'd be able to just get out of combat immediately. And yeah, but basically like the objectives are things that you kind of need a lot of people, unless you have Gallahorn, which I don't. So that's why I'm like, oh my god. Unless you have Gallahorn, there are situations and things like that can really just screw you. For instance, one of the objectives in this is conquer certain locations. So go to this spot, sit in it for a while until the bar fills, and then you got that location. It's good. You capped, move on, you go to the next location. That's not that bad. I can kind of work around that. But to the point where there's another one where you got to kill this person before he gets to point A, or to point B, sorry. That's a problem because I can't, and there's already like a million enemies on the thing. I can't put him down myself. Like if I had time, like if I took a long, if like there wasn't a destination that he had to go get, then I would understand that. If you just needed to kill an enemy, it would be fun, it wouldn't be a big deal. But nah, you can't do that. Like, and I wish they would have added those things to like tier 2 at least, so I could have a chance of getting that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna try it doing it solo, but I'm not sure how it'll go. But nevertheless, guys, I'm still massively excited. This was the chunk of Destiny that is most for me. I'm a PvE player, and seeing the fact that there is a way, as difficult as it may be, for me to get exotic gear that is at the highest tier variants. And also, I loved it. I really love the fact that it's not, the gear is not centric to that said thing. So for instance, if you play Crow's End raid gear, the gear is going to be centric towards the raid. So being better at the raid, you get gear, the gear makes you better at the raid. The House of Wolves arena thing, I forget what it's called, the whole Prison of Elders thing, it doesn't seem like the armor pieces favor that specifically. They kind of just build your character up overall. So like again, having a chance to spawn orbs just by meleeing someone, that's amazing. Like that's good in any sense. So I'm really happy that that's the thing. I'm excited for the gear. Oh, I gotta tell you guys. Okay, well you guys probably know, but anyways, there is a pistol in the game, like not a hand cannon, not a revolver that's like beasted up, just like a kind of a pistol. They called it a sidearm, and it goes in your secondary, not your primary. And what it is, it's just like a fast fire rate pistol. The only thing I really hope is that I hope there is a variant that looks like an olden day pistol, like not just like an alien pistol that's got like a long ass barrel that goes past your your thumb or whatever. I want to see like a real ass pistol that we have in our day and age, except modified and amped up. And I don't mean like by amped up, I don't mean like make it fatter. I mean like make it like have like glowing shit on it, like make it look like, oh god, this thing has went through the ringer and it was like used by our ancestors, but someone made it amazing again, like some sort of dark art, or maybe some Prison of Elders mad scientist man made an amazing weapon. I don't know, something like that would be cool to me. But yeah, guys, cannot wait for House of Wolves Prison of Elders specifically, because that's where you get your gear and that's where you're gonna kind of put most of your time in. I'm gonna do my best to kind of cover it as much as it's gonna be hard for me, because again, I don't have the people to kind of go hand in hand with, and it's kind of hard to find people like that, because I don't know, I don't want to jump into an experience with people, because I'm not sure if they'll be like really about it, you know, like what if I die and they're like fucking you know, that's like a whole thing that I don't want to jump into, at least not my first run through of the thing, and that's when I kind of want to make the videos as soon as I possibly can. So yeah, Anyways, guys, just want to let you guys know that I'm absolutely jazzed about the Prison of Elders and just House of Wolves in general, all the things that are coming, the bounties, the new social space, the multiplayer stuff, which is not really me, but I still would like to see some videos about it for just some other people I watch. Prison of Elders, which is going to be a grind fest, and I am going to be locked on just trying to find a little wormhole to just like, oh, I sit in this spot exactly and no one shoots me. Great, but then again, there's objectives which kind of prevent those things. So, but then again, what if there's a way you could sit in a spot that didn't spawn those objectives? That'd be great. That'd be amazing. Or better, you could like do a glitch or something, and then like no enemy attacks you. That'd be amazing too. Or they just stay. No, because then there's the other precaution where the guy's trying to get to point A to point B, and you got to kill him because it doesn't matter then because he's just gonna run. That's the whole thing. But yeah, again, I'm really excited for it. Again, I think the Professor Broman did a fantastic job on doing it, and everyone else on YouTube's uploading their content, and I cannot wait to see it, and it's just so amazing. Anyways, so you guys, just want to let you guys know about that kind of stuff, because again, we are gamers and all. I think, like, again, I like games, you like games, you like maybe like a certain game. I like all games, you probably like all games too. And it's just a fun place to talk about it and have a good time. So anyways, guys, nevertheless, guys, thank you guys so much for watching as always. And we're like 1 week away. 1 week away. Oh God, 19th. The 19th it happens. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna stop. Hopefully I'll see you beautiful people in the next video. And later, guys.